What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jamar84 here once again, and I'm here coming for part 2 of Dear Diary. And pretty much what Dear Diary is a series I started that's kind of like an opposite or a reflection to my Q&A. It's kind of like a time when I just kind of can come. I talk about, something that's been on my mind lately or just an issue I'm having, and I come and I relate it to you guys, or relay it to you guys, and you can give me your advice. You can tell me what you think I should do, or if you just understand where I'm coming from. And this one is going to be part 2, called I Feel Guilty. I Feel Guilty. And it's going to be somewhat of a piggyback on the first Dear Diary that I did. I'll put an annotation here for those of you who have not seen that. Suggest you go and watch it and then come back and watch this one, but it's not really necessary, but it'll help out. But I feel guilty, and you probably wonder, well, Jamar, why do you feel guilty? Let me sort of explain why. The history is, I've lived a very privileged life in comparison to most people, at least, in my opinion. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, even, well, more so in the suburbs, if you guys are familiar with Southfield, for those of you who are in that area. I grew up there, nice home, nice neighborhood, never really had to worry about crime or anything of that nature in that part of the neighborhood. Had both parents in my household at least till I was 16. Both my parents, combined, had very high income, so I never really had to go without things that I needed. You go without things that you want for an extended period of time, but I never went without anything that I didn't need. Both my parents had degrees. Even the things that I did want, eventually, even though I didn't get them when I wanted them, I got them eventually. Like, I've always wanted a dog, and mom got me a dog. Wanted braces, got braces. Wanted to grow my hair out, they let me do that. Went to good schools. My dad was a counselor at Cass Technical High School. For those of you who are familiar with it, got me into the school. It's like a college prep school, like one of the best in the city. Got me in there. With him being a counselor, I got all the classes I wanted, all the best teachers. Got into both universities that I applied to, Alabama State and Tuskegee University. Got an academic scholarship. Participated in the university dance team for 4 years. Graduated with honors. Got a degree in computer science. Only about 6 months after graduating, found a job that pays very well. Got an apartment in a great part of Houston, right down the street from the job. And this apartment is really nice for a starting apartment, and all of these great and wonderful blessings. Oh, and another thing that was 2013 and even back in 2012, just based off of the relations that I've made through Twitter and YouTube, 2012, I was able to travel to Puerto Rico for nothing. It was just, if you guys are familiar with Lonell from 3LW TV, brought me out to Puerto Rico just, to help him work on his promotion thing, what he does for his channel. That was awesome. And I was able to travel overseas for the first time to Dominican Republic because of the connections that I made through him. And then 2013, I was able to see Alicia Keys, Miguel, Beyonce, Twice, Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and even at the end of 2013, when Rihanna had DM'd DM me for the first time with like a 5-paragraph relationship advice, like all of those things are just like magnificent blessings, and you would think that, you know, with this kind of background and something like this, you should be happy. And I feel guilty that I don't. I feel guilty that I'm actually unhappy, only for the mere fact of, okay, I have all this success, I have, you know, all these wonderful things, but yet I'm not in a position to where I have somebody to share it with. And a lot of times I run into, you know, this issue, and I have to stop myself, like, yo, like, you're in a position that most people can only dream about. You know, not everybody gets even a high school diploma, let alone a degree. And even if they get a degree, the job market now is so bad, like, they can't have the kind of job that you have or live the kind of life that you have. And so, you know, you should be happy. And so a lot of times, you know, I come and I, you know, perk myself up, like, you know, you're right. You know, count your blessings, it's supposed to happen. You know, you have been severely blessed, you know what I'm saying? And I really feel bad when times when I just be like, I'm not happy just because of the fact that I have all of this and I don't have anybody to share it with, and I feel like I'm downing, you know, the blessings of what I've received, and I don't like that I feel like that. I feel like I shouldn't be like that. And I wanted to know if any of you guys have ever been in a situation similar to that. I feel guilty, and it's like, should I feel guilty, or should I just, you know, kind of get over it? I'm just sort of torn and trying to figure out how to, you know, get past it. And like I said in my first one, it's not like I have an issue meeting people. It's just a lot of times the people that I would meet usually aren't motivated. They're usually complacent with where they are, usually living still at home or going out every weekend. You all know the type of people I'm talking about. And so I feel a lot of times just very alone, but yet I have, you know, all these great things. I have my own independence. I'm, you know, living for myself. I don't really have to ever ask, you know, my parents or anybody else to support me. I mean, granted that they do, you know, that's another blessing in itself, is that, you know, my family has, you know, its health and all that stuff. We don't have any drama or issues of that nature, nothing outside of like a regular family, but, you know, so it's like, you know, there's all these positive things going on, and I feel guilty that I let that one negative thing kind of make me question everything. And it's like, I don't like that I do that. And this is my question to you guys, is if you guys have gone through it, or if you can relate to where I'm coming from, how do you deal with that? Like, is it just kind of something that you just have to, you know, battle every now and then, or is it something that you can sort of work past and find your way out of it? Is it kind of like it's just not your time yet, or is it, you know, whatever it is, what you're looking for is right in front of your face, you just don't know it? You know, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's just been something that's been on my mind lately, and I wanted to come, you know, talk about it in the Dear Diary. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for listening. I love you guys with all of every fiber of my being, and I have something very special, and the person I'm working with for this knows what I'm talking about. I have something very special for you guys coming for my 1-year anniversary. You guys have been supporting me for an entire 12 months and dealing with me for an entire 12 months. The first video blog I did was about that Jade locker room fight. Y'all remember that? But yeah, I'm so excited to celebrate that, and I'm so excited to share what me and this person have been working on with you guys, and I'm so excited. But let me know what you guys think about that, the issue that I posted, and I'll be reading your comments and discussing with you. And so, thanks, guys, again for listening.